Hello friends, my name is Shea, and today I'm bringing to you some super satisfying organizing, cleaning, and just some motivation to get things done and check off your to-do list. I'm going through my kitchen and just making sure things are tidy, wiped down, and making it look a little neater. So let's get going. Feel free to let us know in the comments down below what you are working on today and checking off of your to-do list. Let's go. I noticed this mess this morning, so I definitely want to scrub down the cabinets, and then I'm just going to show you the drawers. I guess, like, in a way we have two technical junk drawers. We have where we keep all of our cutlery and stuff, and this just needs to be organized a little bit better. And this is nothing compared to the junk drawers of my childhood. I swore I would never do that. So these are the equivalent of my version of a junk drawer. I don't really keep much junk in it. And then we also have like the pots and pans, but it's pretty dirty underneath, so I need to clean there. I have liners in there, so I need to clean those and like vacuum it out, wipe it down, and just organize it a little bit better. This Tupperware drawer, this one's like pretty empty, just a couple things, but again, wipe it out.
Won't you sing out your frustration? Just say a word. Keep on staring at the pavement. God knows who hurt. Ooh, your mind is a ghost town, echoing inside your walls. 5 feet underground now. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one who said, oh, I told you so. And even if the sky was falling down, you never noticed anyone around. I don't wanna be the one who said, oh, I told you so. But I told you so.
When I was filming the cutlery drawer, I ended up accidentally not pressing record while I was taking things out and starting off, so that's why the clip just jumped there. I do apologize, but clearly I was so focused on organizing that I completely forgot to continue filming there. So I did just pretty much pull everything out and then started to wipe it down when I realized. So that's where that jump came from. Now I am just organizing a little bit and decluttering any extras or duplicates of things that we have or something we just don't need. I'm also just making sure to put all of the pointy and sharp bits towards the end because we do have kids and I don't want them to reach it or accidentally hurt themselves. So that's kind of my rhyme or reason for that one.
Told you so.
My drawers are pretty empty. I'm sure your pots and pans and your Tupperware, all of that looks a lot more full than mine, and that's just because I like to live a very simple and minimalist life with just a lot less stuff. My husband is the same. We prefer to just keep the things that we use on the daily, and if you have way more pots and pans than me or dishes, whichever, there is no issue with that whatsoever. I feel like that's probably pretty normal, but hey, whatever works best for you and your family is what you should do, and this is just what works best for me and for my family. Even though I don't have very many kitchen gadgets or pots and pans, I still have a kitchen that gets pretty messy. The cabinets get crumbs in it. As you see, I spilt some tea or coffee on there. So it still gets pretty messy, and I do need to make sure I'm cleaning periodically and wiping things down. So as you see, this garbage area that I'm about to get to next is a little gunky. Let's check it out. Next on my list is in here. This is where we just put like our garbage and recycling and things, but it gets just pretty dirty with the garbage can and the kids putting stuff in here. So let's take everything out, wipe it all down, and put it back. I also feel like I need to wipe down this garbage can, take out the garbage, you know, the usual.
Friends, ever since you came around, I've never been sober, always in my head. Met you at a time when I was so low, went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be, so if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me down. But sometimes you can't handle your emotions, and I guess that's okay.
I also want to clean on top of the fridge, take all that stuff off, wipe it down, and then also I have some cabinets up here. I just want to give a good wipe down of everything. If you have a fridge like mine, is yours empty at the top, or does it look a little crazy? In the old house, we had our microwave on top of our fridge, and then we would keep things like cereal boxes. But growing up, our fridge was like our catch-all be-all, and we would just shove things up there as kids to try to hide it, and things we didn't want to have to clean up. There would just be a hot mess up there. So I do try to avoid that, and especially since ours is kind of out in the open, as soon as you walk into the house and into the living room, this is what you see, the big fridge, and especially the top of it, there's no way to hide it. So I definitely like to keep it pretty clean, just leaving some plants up there because the kids do get into the plants. So as you see in the background as well, I had to move all of the plants up in the house, and they're no longer on the floor or hanging around. This plant used to hang in our old house, but here we have nowhere to hang it, so I ended up just taking off that bit and storing it away until we move again. Top of the fridge, that plant just needs a good watering. After that task, I'm going to hop on over to my desk. So this part of it is where my husband keeps his stuff, so I'm not going to touch that, but all of my drawers, like this one's not that bad, but some of them just get a little crazy with like random stuff shoved in there. These are my like YouTube and work stuff, so it's just a lot of stuff thrown in here I need to organize. I have like memory stuff and coupons and random things shoved in here, papers. So I just want to go through all of that. And then in here as well, just like tidy it up a little better. Some things like don't even belong in here. So that's the plan for in here. And then of course just like clean off the desk and everything. I might just quickly browse through these drawers, but I'm not really going to be touching them because it is just like all of my husband's stuff and not my stuff to declutter. I do have a lot of my daughter's drawings up here, and then I hide things like her tablet. I don't want her to find it, so I do hide it up there for very special occasions when she gets it. I'm also just sorting through her pictures here. Whenever she gives me a picture, I end up just popping it up there, and then eventually I end up just taking my own photos of it to keep and then passing on and recycling the rest. So here are some cute pictures she drew. She drew a picture of her family, which was just so cute, and she just likes to draw and do arts and crafts. So I have hundreds of these papers, and if I kept them all, the house would be full with them. So I definitely can do that, but the best way I have to deal with kids' artwork is actually taking a photo of it on your phone, and then you're able to save it digitally, which is just a lot easier to have less physical clutter. Office drawers are kind of similar to my kitchen, where I like to just keep only what I use, so I took out some pens that I don't like to use. I'm very particular about my pens, and just different things that I don't really need in this area. I like it to be clear, so when I'm working and getting things done or doing my schoolwork, my mind can be clear. When things are messy, my mind feels very messy, so my own personal mindset is when things are clear and simple, it's a lot easier for me to just function and think and go throughout my day. So this is just the way that I personally like it. This is my workspace and my desk that I'm even currently sitting at right now filming this voiceover. So as much as I have my husband's stuff here on the side, like I was telling you, this is the space that I sit at and do all of my work and for my Cricut business and all of that. So I like it to be very neat and organized so I can find things very easily. So this is the cord drawer we have, and this is the one that I use every single day. It is the baby monitor one, and it starts beeping really loudly, so I need to grab it very quickly, and when it's all tangled, it's hard. So at least that one, I know where it is. This is an old mushroom container from the grocery store, so the rest is my husband's cords and chargers, so he can deal with that himself. I'm not going to touch his stuff, but at least that's done. And then as you saw in the other drawer, in this drawer, I used some old Mandarin orange box thing because it's free to just organize my cables this way for my computer and my Cricut machine as well. In here I have my work stuff for YouTube, so I have like all of my video ideas and my planner and everything. And then in here I have just things like the USBs and my memory cards and everything, and just like random office supplies. I will probably be adding things like sticky notes and stuff because I am starting school next month again. So in here, I normally keep snacks up here for like late night videos, and I'm going to be studying and stuff. And then this is going to be my school cabinet. So as I said, I am starting my university courses next month, so I'm going to keep my school books and textbooks up here to make it a lot easier, and then the kids can't get into it. In here, I just have a few little signs that I made myself to keep me going throughout the day when it's hard as a mom, but I do have a couple things. I'm considering selling my box light, which is over there, and this is all like the parts for the box light. And then I have a little toolkit to fix my camera that I'm using, camera bag and Cricut machine, so that's awesome. But yeah, if I sell that box light, then I can just have this space clear to put my tripod, which is perfect and hidden. This is my husband's, so I don't touch that. And then yeah, that's my husband's cabinet. And let me just check this one. Okay, this one's empty, but we don't have anything to put in it anyways, so awesome. That is organized, so it's looking good. I'm just needing to deal with the stuff here that some of it's like throw away, some of it's keep. These don't belong here. So we're gonna tidy this up quickly and then we'll be all good for here.
We can take this somewhere else. You and me can find ourselves. Stop pretending we are lonely. I can't call your bluff, 'cause I know that this is love. Can't pretend that you don't feel it. People think that you missed.
This is so far the last thing on my list, but if I decide to add more, then cool. I just want to organize my pantry a little bit better. There's not much in here, but for what is in here, I just want to make it a little nicer. It is great that we have a very large pantry in this house, and I can really appreciate it. And we do normally have it pretty full of different groceries and stuff like that, but it's at that point where we do need to get some more groceries. So the nice thing about this is organizing it, I'm able to see exactly what's in here. That way I know what to add to our grocery list, or make sure that I don't buy duplicates if we already have something. This ends up just saving money, and you're able to come up with some fun recipe ideas to even save more money, because you see, okay, I have some tomato sauce and some pasta. can just throw it together and make an extra meal before grocery shop day. So I do like organizing my pantry every now and then just so I can see everything that's in there, and it makes things a whole lot easier and a whole lot cheaper. I am going to wrap it up here for the cleaning and organizing today because I do still have a lot more to tackle. So hopefully you got enough cleaning motivation for today and organizing and decluttering, and you got to check something off of your to-do list. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now, friends.